السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Good morning, grade 8. Welcome to Unit 2 Chemical Changes. Today we should study what happens in a chemical reaction. So our objective today is to know the evidences of a chemical reaction. The evidences of a chemical reaction. Today we have rusting, bubbles or gas bubbles, precipitate. So we should know the difference between physical change and chemical change. What is the difference between both of them? Physical, no new substance is formed. No new substance is formed. But in chemical change, absolutely there is a new substance is formed. The properties of the substance remain the same. In the physical change remains the same, but the properties of substance in a chemical change is already changed. It is mostly reversible. The reaction is reversible, but in chemical change is irreversible. Breaking a glass, of course, it's physical change. Freezing, physical change. Spoiling milk, physical change. Mowing the grass, physical change. Exploding fireworks, it's chemical change. Breaking an egg, physical change. Roasting like burning, it's a physical change. Sorry, chemical change. Roasting, chemical change. Slicing bread, physical change. Mixing Kool-Aid packets with water. Kool-Aid packets with water, chemical change. Squeezing, physical. Evaporating water, physical. Freezing, evaporating, melting, all of these is a physical change. Burning toast, chemical. Melting chocolate, physical. Coloring hair, physical. Popping popcorn, chemical. Burning wood, chemical. Chemical reaction is a process. Chemical reaction is a process in which substances go through chemical change to form new substances. In a chemical reaction, one or more new products with unique properties totally different than the reactant's properties. So, chemical reaction produces one or more new products with unique properties. And chemical reactions are generally not reversible or irreversible. Example, burning of coal and rusting of an iron. Rusting of iron is chemical reaction. Now, what are the evidences of a chemical reaction? How to know there is a chemical reaction occur? Of course, if we saw gas bubbles, or the color has changed as here from white to blue. Formation of precipitate, which is solid settles down in a liquid. Change in heat, like burning coal. Burning coal produces, of course, a heat. Production of light or sound. These are the evidences of a chemical reaction. So watch these videos to understand the evidences of a chemical reaction.
Welcome to Moo Math and Science. In this video, I'd like to talk about the indicators of a chemical reaction. Life depends on chemical reactions. Here's a diagram of all the chemical reactions that take place in your body. Some chemical reactions, like this one taking place right now, are obvious. Others are not. So what are the indicators of a chemical reaction? There are at least 5. They are fizzing or bubbles, a change in odor, a change in temperature, a permanent change in color, or a precipitant being created. Fizzing or bubbles are caused when gas is released when chemicals are mixed, like when you mix Mentos and soda. Some chemical reactions cause a change in odors. Sometimes it is pleasant, like the smell of a cake baking, and sometimes they are not. A chemical reaction can cause a change in color. The change in color is permanent. Take a look at the different changes in color from the same cabbage juice when mixed with different chemicals. The color change is different based on the substance that it is mixed with. Next, a chemical reaction can cause a change in temperature. An example is fire is when the temperature increases, but sometimes it'll be a change in which the temperature becomes cold. And finally, a precipitant is created. A precipitant is a solid that settles after mixing certain liquids. So there we go, the 5 indicators of a chemical reaction. Thanks for watching, and Moo Math uploads a new math and science video every day. Please subscribe and share.
Thank you. I hope you understood this lesson. Please study hard for the quiz on next week, inshallah, on Monday. Thank you. Goodbye.